What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Vibe with Chris. Y'all thought y'all was getting a vlog, huh? This ain't no mother freaking vlog. This is a story time, man. So today's video, we're gonna get messy. We're gonna get juicy. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you get the next story time, or you catch me in my next vlog or my next video. So let's get right into it. So today's story time is going to be about the time that my 6th grade teacher showed her students, us, a dick pic. But hold on.
What? What did he say? What?
I'm not about to sit over here and bore y'all, so I'm just gonna give y'all a little background story on everybody. Then we're gonna get right into the messy ish, the ish that y'all came for. I'm not gonna tell y'all what school it is because y'all might know who I'm talking about, anybody that obviously know about the situation. I'm gonna say that 6th grade was cool. 6th grade was fun. You know, I was like, you could say that I had like a lot of friends and I was hanging around a lot of people. I had a 6th grade teacher. Her name was, we're gonna call her Miss Frizzle. She was a science teacher, and she was one of them cool teachers where anytime that like you was getting into it with your like other teacher or something like that, you had somebody to run and go to. Miss Frizzle was that teacher where, hey, she's the cool teacher. You could open up with her. You could have conversations with her. You could rant about her. Tell her about your boyfriend, girlfriend issues, that. So we thought. It was one class period. I have a class with 2 or 3 other people, which they're gonna be the factors in the story. So that we're gonna talk about today is DL, Miss Petty, Slim, but those are 3 characters y'all really need. She's very open with us, so she tells us about her children. She tells us about her life and her life. I'm sorry, y'all, it's a bug. I don't do bugs. For particular, I remember when she shared to us about this moment when her 3 or 4-year-old or 5-year-old, however old the little boy was, he had a boner for the first time, and he was over here saying, "Mommy, my stuff." I don't know why she was telling us all this. Like, girl, you was getting too personal with us. Like, girl, we was only like in 6th, 7th grade. We had her class one day, and she was over here basically opening up to us about like her friends. So she mentioned her guy best friend. I don't know how the heck it got on the topic of this dude's private part. She just started mentioning him, just saying, yeah, like he's been working on himself. He's been in the gym. He's been doing this. He's been doing that. And I think Petty was like, oh, what your guy best friend looks like. To show the pictures to the class of what he looks like and everything. And I don't know, it got to this topic because around 6th or 7th grade, it was that era where like people was talking about PORN. People was getting exposed in middle school. It was just all type of mess and drama. Y'all, I'm sorry if the lighting look crazy. I hope the lighting don't look bad. And it was guys that's coming out talking about that they was over here taking like, you know, pills and stuff to make their stuff bigger. That got brought up in the conversation. I think DL brought that up. Oh, my guy best friend, you know, he take them pills. And ever since he took them pills, his stuff got bigger. So tell me why this woman sat over here and showed Petty and them, well, showed the class a photo. She was like, y'all come here, y'all come to the front. She pulled out her phone and she showed a dick pic of her best friend. And she started saying, oh yeah, it's big and that. Like, excuse me, ma'am? Literally in 6th grade, why the heck are you sitting over here showing us a dick? Like, why is you sitting over here showing us this? Like, y'all don't tell nobody. Y'all keep this in the class. While all this is going on, I'm sitting in the back with homegirl. It's this one girl that's in the classroom that I used to do group projects with. Me and her was mainly acquaintances. But, you know, we used to talk ish every once in a while in the back. Me and her in the back and stuff like that. And we minded our business. I don't know what the dude private part looked like. Because when she was calling people to the front to come see it, I stayed my black behind back there. Because half of me knew right from wrong. So I knew that, bro, I don't need to see this because why is the teacher showing us this? And the other half of me did not want to see no PD whacker. I did not want to see that. You know, I'm gonna mind my business, but I'm peeping game. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, y'all don't tell anybody. You know, don't say anything. Keep this between us. Keep this in the classroom. Time go by, we get out of her classroom. It end up becoming like a rumor around school. Petty end up talking about it. I should low-key call her messy, but Petty was over here talking about it to her girl best friend. The teacher overheard them, and the teacher pulled her in the classroom and started asking her questions. She ended up telling the truth. She ended up announcing it. She got in trouble, and that's when she was being petty, and she was like, oh, well, shoot, I'm telling my mama, and I'm telling the principal and all this other stuff. She sat over here, her mom got involved, the principal got involved, teachers found out. It went all around the freaking school. So it became a topic where basically this girl, Petty, her parent ended up coming up to the school, talking to the principal. Teachers was talking about it. Petty and Slim was really close. And Petty and Slim was going around the school talking about it. Like, it just became a rumor all around the school, nationwide, everybody know. When we came to class, obviously she's being investigated at this point. The principal haven't came and talked to all the students yet, but they're trying to, insinuate, y'all don't know nothing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she talking about. Then it became a thing where all of us had to go to the office. Everybody that was in that classroom had to go to the office and do like a, when you get in trouble, you got to do like a script, like explain the situation. It was something like that. So we had to go to the office, basically explain what was going on. Is this true that I showed this? If it's true, I said that. Y'all, at the time when Messy and Petty was going around the school and talking about it, I was trying to stay out of it because I didn't see the D. So I was trying to stay out of it, even though I knew what was going on and I knew she showed it. At the time, I was young and I wasn't trying to get in trouble. I wasn't trying to be involved in any mess or drama. I minded my business. So when Petty came around the school talking about, oh, Chris, are you going to say something? Are you going to take my side? I was over here acting like I didn't know nothing. And I don't know at the time Petty felt that way. She probably did because me and her was friends and I did not want to be involved in any mess or no situation. Looking back, I should have spoke up because no teacher should have ever exposed no private part and should have never felt so comfortable to sit over here and show something like that to some sixth graders. But at the time, y'all, my mindset was completely different. When Petty confronted me about the situation, I told her, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what's going on. I went to the office and when I wrote my statement, I sat over here and said, I didn't know what happened. I'm out, I don't know what's going on. Basically, I'm trying to stay mutual. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, most of the students said that because I remember when I went to the class, Miss Frizzle, she was over here telling us, oh, you guys, I don't know what's this rumor that's going around school, but just know, like, I don't remember ever showing, like, I don't know what she's talking about. Do y'all remember? Like, she was low-key trying to gaslight us and manipulate us. Now, when I freaking think about it, like, girl, what? You showed that motherfucking D. Like, what? You showed that motherfucking D. But anyways, though, while all of us over here trying to act delusional, this woman is low-key manipulating us. Little do we know. Fast forward, after we filled out our statements, the investigation was over. Petty sat over here and was still standing on business, telling teachers, telling everybody. The teachers basically believe Petty. The teachers believe Petty, and it become like a situation where like Miss Frizzle is basically not being liked. Like, she's not being liked mainly by the teachers because the teachers like, okay, why is this girl making this up? And not only that, why are you sitting over here showing this and that, that. Fast forward, she did not get fired. Yeah, she did not get fired. And the reason why I gave her Miss Frizzle, because we're not gonna bring race into it, but y'all know what skin color Miss Frizzle is. So we're just gonna leave that there. The other teachers was just like, yeah, it's not fair. So obviously the school chose Miss Frizzle's side because a lot of students was defending her, but it's just the fact that this rumor became a rumor and take no precautions. Like, she didn't go on leave, she didn't go on break or none of that. Y'all didn't really do nothing about it. It was still some students saying it was true and it was some students saying it wasn't true. So it was just like, I feel like it should have still been some repercussion, even though we all know that it was true. If they didn't know if it was true or not, I feel like it should have still been some type of repercussion. But, that's why her name is Mother freaking Miss Frizzle. She did not get fired. Petty ended up getting out her class. Slim, which is her friend, they stuck by the story or whatever. DL, and the reason why I called this boy DL, y'all, because y'all probably wondering, why did I call this boy DL? I called this boy DL because he was one of the first people up there to go see the D pic. Like, sir. And mind you, he was supposed to be one of the so-called popular dudes or known dudes in school. And I'm over here like, why is you one of the first ones up there to go see that dude's private part? It's giving that I'm not saying that the dude is actually DL. I'm just saying, it's giving suspicious because why are you so quick to go up there? All the dudes, you was mainly the one that was quick to go up there and go see that picture. Yeah, you guys, I feel like I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, but I don't want this story time to be long. If y'all have any questions, put it in the comment section down below. If y'all love this video, like, comment, subscribe, follow me for some more content. If you have any video ideas for me, let me know in the comment section down below. Yeah, so bye, y'all. You're so beautiful. Got me watching you like a candle do, and I still wait on you. You got me